What? What?
You know that fan sign?
No, I don't.
My feet don't touch the ground.
How's it feel, your first YouTube video?
I'm nervous.
Are you gonna be weird? You're gonna be weird.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, how do I usually start my videos? Hello? Okay, well, this is my first YouTube video with somebody else, so it's a little bit strange talking to the camera while somebody else is also looking at the
Did you
camera.
see that thing?
What thing?
That box is like...
Yeah, it's following our faces. That's
Oh.
what happens. Carly's never seen a camera before.
I live under a rock.
Oh no! She did film. You did film.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it was like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, well, she filmed. If you watched my second out of like 3 videos, I don't know which one, Carly was in it. Well, this is my girlfriend Carly, by the way. Carly was in my video, and she filmed the first game where they called me Harrison Browne. Big deal. Why all this is happening.
Hashtag big deal.
Yeah. Okay, well, here we are. We're gonna do a Q&A. The girlfriend tag, like, I don't know, is it a girlfriend tag Q&A? Is it just girlfriend tag? What is it?
I don't know.
Yay. Okay, well,
Okay.
here's a look into the life of a trans couple. Although Carly's not trans, but
I'm not
dating a
trans.
trans, here's what it's like dating a trans person. So we asked a few people on Tumblr and they gave us some questions that we're gonna read off.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Okay, first question. How did you meet?
Okay, do you wanna do this one?
I'll do this one. Okay, so we met a little over a year ago at the Thirsty Buffalo. One of my really good friends played on the Buttes last year. And
What was her name?
Haley Williams. And I knew who Harrison was because he's very funny. If any of you follow him on Snapchat, and Haley used to show me his snaps and I would crack up, and so I knew who the infamous Brownie was. And so I knew I'd probably meet him when I came to Buffalo. Harrison was already at the restaurant and Haley and I came later, and I wasn't sitting next to him at first, and somehow we repositioned ourselves and I ended up sitting right next to him. Do you want to go from there?
She sat next to me later on in the night, and I'm like, she said something, I looked at her, and it was like, whoa, weird, like, it was just like I saw her, and like our eyes locked, and we talked the entire night.
It was pretty crazy. It was like magnetic. I feel like that's the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never had that happen before, so that was interesting. Cool, so that's how we met!
Okay.
Next.
Next. Somebody asked, I believe this is for me, what does it feel like to date a famous person?
No, that's
or famous
for me.
athlete.
That's for me.
So what does it feel like to date a famous athlete? Well, I guess for me, it doesn't, I mean, it feels normal because I've always known him on a more personal, intimate level. So seeing all of the excitement surrounding you publicize your transition and your career with the Buttes feels, I mean, I'm very proud, to say the least, but it doesn't feel like anything different, only because I'm still connected to you as a person, not on an outside exterior level, if that makes any sense.
It's pretty deep.
Because it feels like he's a normal person to me.
Not that famous.
Yeah, well.
I'm trying. Now, what is your least favorite thing about Harrison?
My least favorite thing.
Choose wisely.
Okay, you guys, he is such a freaking prankster, and like I hate pop-outs. So when I say pop-outs, I mean like you're watching like that, like if you don't know, like someone's creeping up behind you, like, or when you're watching a scary movie and you don't know that there's a scene that you're not anticipating and it scares the kajeebies out of you. Don't scare me. I know you're like, are your wheels turning? Ferret. I don't like that at times, like when you're just trying to like chill and somebody comes up to you like, it's like, why? Why? You get so mad, you know?
What was your first date like?
What was
I
it?
don't know if we had.
Maybe when you came to Chicago that first time.
Oh,
that was actually
that's a
really,
date. Yeah,
that was an awesome date.
Yeah, but we talked for a bit, and then I was like, well, I have this weekend off where I don't have hockey. Why don't I come up to Chicago and stay with you and like we can be together? So that was like our first date was basically me flying to Chicago, going to her parents' house and having dinner with her parents and her brother. My first date with Carly was with Carly's family.
Which is like so my family type of thing to do.
What is your favorite thing to do together and why? What is our favorite thing to do together?
I mean, I guess this kind of stems off like being in a long distance relationship. Like we're not able to spend as much time face to face with each other. So I just like just vegging and cuddling and watching movies.
Now, people didn't ask these questions, but I think that these are like important questions for people to go along with like the theme of my YouTube channel is just kind of trans awareness and like minorities and stuff like that. So maybe Carly, I have a few questions for you if you're open to these.
Sure.
So, what's it like dating somebody who's trans?
Yeah.
And like, what are the struggles and like what are the hardest things to overcome with dating a trans person?
Yeah, I think the hardest thing to overcome for me personally is the unknown. You know this person so well and you're in love with this person. And I think naturally when you're in a relationship with someone who is going to transition but who is yet to transition, you fear sometimes, what if they change? What if, the testosterone makes their emotions, all out of whack, or what if completely changes their body? But I think you have to come down to ground level and remind yourself that if you're in a relationship with anybody, gay, straight, blue, purple, whoever you are, whatever you love, you're in love with them for who they are and, in the connection that you shared together. So I think I had to remind myself, and I still do, and we're very open and we talk about it, very naturally. It's to stop getting so wound up with things you can't control and remember that you're sharing a partnership with somebody who you're in love with and you see a future with, and then you'll just take those steps naturally as they come. But that would probably be it for me.
Any advice that both of us can give anybody that's like maybe going through this, maybe is dating a pre-transition trans person, dating a trans person that's already transitioned, or just dating somebody that, I don't know, just dating anybody
who might be going through anything
that might be going
in
through,
general?
yeah, like family struggles, anything.
Yeah.
So I think the best advice that I would give is probably just like communication. So this is
Absolutely.
like coming from the person that's going to go through these things. I would say you have to be open and honest with your significant other. You have to be patient with them and talk to them about the fears that you have and ask them about the fears that they have, and just kind of see things from their perspective, because like although you're going through a lot, the person that you're with will also be going through that with you, like being your kind of crutch, if you will. And also they might have some trouble grasping things that you think are so
commonplace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. To piggyback off of what you just said, communication is the key to any relationship, friendship, relationship with a family member, coworker, whatever the case might be, and trust.
We're playing a game or a trick of questions that we're gonna ask each other, and we wrote down what we think the other person's gonna say.
Yes.
And here we go. Okay, so what is a favorite feature about your partner? Is my beautiful gray eyes. Carly, you're not supposed to do it that soon. Okay.
My beautiful gray eyes.
Okay.
I know this because this is what Harry said he first noticed about me, and he always says it. My nose. Is it gonna be backwards or?
Nose. Favorite food and least favorite food. Okay, so what do you think that I would say? What is your least what is your favorite food and your least favorite food?
My favorite, I guess I have two.
Okay, I only wrote down one.
Sushi or like filet.
Okay, and what's your least favorite?
My least favorite? Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Do you want me to tell you what you're...
Wait, don't tell me.
Okay.
I don't like black licorice.
Okay, well, I got that terribly wrong.
You might be right.
I put butter chicken as her favorite.
Oh, I do love butter
Like
chicken.
butter chicken and anything Swiss chalet.
Ew, oh my. Ugh.
So I think I
You
said
guys,
right.
if you have been to Swiss Chalet and you like it, we need to have a chat because I have never eaten anything more repulsive. I couldn't even eat it.
A big thumbs down to Swiss chalet. Except
Okay.
I really like the fries, so I like
we can
it.
get fries elsewhere if we gotta get fries. Okay.
Not Swiss
So
chalet
ready?
fries.
Okay, so what do you think I put as your favorite food and your least favorite food?
Well, no, I say like I'm answering my favorite food and my
Yeah,
least favorite
yeah.
food, not what you would think. This is about me. Okay, so my favorite food would probably be filet mignon, and my least favorite food would be eggs.
Okay, well, I put filet and potatoes or pasta and vodka sauce
Okay, yep.
and shrimp because,
I'm allergic to shrimp.
but you hate it.
Because I'm allergic. That doesn't count.
Well, we really know
Next.
each other well.
Favorite TV show. Okay, my favorite TV show is Gilmore Girls.
The Bachelor!
I do love The Bachelor too.
You guys, he made me watch it the entire summer. Every
Okay.
single week.
Now, even the show, I know the show doesn't have that much substance in it, but it's like a team thing for me. Like every time I would be living in college with my teammates, we would go over and watch The Bachelor. We'd make snacks and we would like have bets on who would win, and we'd have like a picture thing where of all the faces and cross them out when they get knocked out. It's just a fun thing. Although I do enjoy it secretly. Okay, anyways, Carly's
Not so secret now.
favorite song.
I mean,
My favorite song
is
is Teenage Dream, Katy Perry. She really does accept me for who I am. Carly's favorite song.
Fifth Harmony.
Which one?
Work, 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 work.
Yeah!
Work, work.
Woo! Fear. Okay, my biggest fear, bats. Bats.
I have a feeling
No, we'll talk about that.
the
a little
story will
bit,
come
yeah.
after.
Yeah. Okay.
This game is a hot mess. Okay.
On to the next one.
Mm.
Okay, what is the funniest thing that you've experienced together? Carly, you can go first.
The bats story in Mexico.
Bats in Mexico.
Okay, so do you want to tell the story or should I?
I'll tell it so I can make myself look a little better. Okay, so Carly and I went to Mexico, and we went to do an excursion, and they brought us to like some weird place where it's zip lining and ATVing, or in like dune buggying, and
All encompassing.
yeah, like a cave where you can swim in and stuff. And
It was massive. It reminded me of Indiana Jones / Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
was
how else to
insane.
describe it.
it was insane.
Crazy.
And like the safety features were not really there, and it was just like kind of poorly run, but it was Mexico.
So
and
wait, let me just jump in.
I guess I'm not telling this.
No. They let us. They dropped us off in the front, and we thought it was going to be like
Like a guided
guided tour, but they just let you off and let you do your own thing.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a shit show to say the least. They drop us off for 8 hours. That's our excursion. So 4 hours in, we've done everything, and we're like, well, we don't want to sit here for another 4 hours. So we're walking around, and there's no one there anymore. Like no one.
Hundreds
Like,
and hundreds of people to begin with, and there was not you could hear a pin drop.
it was dark, and it was just like we were in this cave, and we were walking around trying to find the exit, and it was like every little nook and cranny you would get lost in. So we were kind of lost at this point. So I'm freaking out a bit. There's no one there. We're in the middle of Mexico, and suddenly, like if things couldn't get any worse, I hear like, and then like I look up, there's bats flying down at us in the middle of this cave. And I'm like, oh my god, we have to run across this platform, and I can see the exit, but this is like the most bat-infested area of this thing. And I'm like, well,
we hope it's the exit. We don't even
Yeah,
know
we
if
don't
it's
even
the
know.
exit.
so fight or flight kind of just kicked in, and I was like, to Carly, I didn't even like look back to see if she was okay. I was just like, bats, run! And I book it. I'm running as fast as I can through this thing. I didn't even look back once to see if Carly was fine, and I got to the end, I was like, and then Carly was like waltzing down, walking like there was nothing.
I was hysterically laughing because you literally
I left her at my
like
desk.
you were on fire, and you didn't give two craps if I was okay. You just booked it, and then we were cracking up because you were such a pansy about it.
It was not a very shining moment for me in my manlyhood.
I love you still.
Thanks. Okay, sweetest things you've done for one another.
B got me Game 7 tickets to the World Series. I'm from Chicago, and if anybody knows anything about the Chicago Cubs, it was a huge deal that we made it to the last game, and it was literally the best night of my life.
The seating goal while the game is in action.
And the most important thing?
What just happened?
The Chicago Cubs just won the World Series.
Oh wait, we got the tears. We got the tears.
Fucking right!
The nicest thing that Carly's ever done for me is there's a bunch. Like she sends me like packages all the time with like little things, some big things. Maybe getting me that jersey. What is the worst couple? What have you done?
I wrote surprising you last year at
Oh,
the championship game.
that was a brain fart.
That was such a good one.
That was a really good one. Okay, so Carly surprised me at my championship game last year. She's like, well, I can't come, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna put my phone away for the day so I can focus on my work. And I didn't think anything of it, but she flew to Newark, New Jersey, and she surprised me like right before the final game. I was so shocked. I was like, everyone got it on camera, everyone's cheering, and like Carly's like, can I play the game? And I look over and she's there. I was like, what are you doing here? And it was a good game, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that she was there.
I would have never missed it, so it was perfect. All right, last but certainly not least.
One fact about each other. Okay, what's your one fact about yourself?
You say it.
Oh, no, I got this. She has 6 dogs.
6? 5! I did write that, but oh my god! B!
I don't think we're gonna last much longer after this video, Carly.
You need to know who I am. Carly.
Harrison.
Pleasure to meet you.
Next.
The fun fact about you is that literally, like, when you sing, you get every single note correctly. Like, it's like one time he hears the song and he knows the words and sings the notes perfectly.
I like to sing. All right. Well, I think that's it. Carly's pushing me off the bed, so I think I have to. I think I have to wrap this video up. Okay. Well, everyone, thanks for watching, and I hope you learn something new every day. Oh, I hope you learned something new today about me, my girlfriend, and the mysteries behind trans man couples stuff. You can go, Carly. You finish it.
Thanks, guys, for letting me into Harrison's little YouTube world. I'm sorry we failed with that game, but we'll try again later. Until next time.
Peace out, A-Town.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.